Alright guys, welcome back, and let's continue on with this Christmas haul. So, here we go. I think all the rest of these now are DVDs. Tremors, the first Tremors on DVD, which is nice. For my Wes Craven collection, The Last House on the Left. This is the original one from 1972. This movie. Haven't seen it, but it looks like dumb fun. Stealing Harvard. I like this cast. Tom Green, Jason Lee, Megan Mullally, Dennis Farina, Richard Jenkins, Chris Penn, John C. McGinley, Leslie Mann. Yeah, this just looks like dumb fun. Stealing Harvard. So I've never seen this, but I'm looking forward to giving it a look, though. This is pretty cool right here. Robin Williams live on Broadway, which I believe this was in 2002. Haven't seen this, but I heard it's a pretty funny stand-up. So for the Robin Williams collection, why not? The Amityville Horror, the original one from 1979. James Brolin, Margot Kidder, and Rod Steiger. Margot Kidder, of course, no longer with us anymore. Same thing with Rod Steiger. Murray Hamilton, you know, who was the mayor in Jaws, is in here too. South Park, the complete third season. The one that collect the South Park DVDs. So this is really nice for my collection. I almost knocked over some DVDs there. This is a film that I was trying to find for the longest time, and it's out of print too, especially when you find this thing on Blu-ray. It goes for a ton of money, but thankfully I found it. I found it. I keep thinking I'm shopping at FYE for used stuff. Sorry about that. I blanked out. I've been like so like completely just blown away by these gifts. Like my mind got cloudy all of a sudden. So when I say I found it, sorry, I don't know what I was thinking there. Sorry. Thanks to him, I meant to say. Now I have this. The Adventures of Ford Fairlane. Because when I said I was trying to find this forever, then I found it, because I'm used to saying that a lot. I keep forgetting these are Christmas gifts. So now, thanks to him, I now have The Adventures of Ford Fairlane with Andrew Dice Clay. Easily one of my favorite comedies of all time. I want to review this film at some point. Well, enjoy the film. For my Arnold collection, Twins, with him and Danny DeVito. This is another one I was trying to find for a while. Didn't think I was ever going to see this. I was ever going to find it. So I basically gave up on finding it, and then all of a sudden, thanks to my buddy, I now have this. Kung Pao, Enter the Fist. Where basically they took an old kung fu movie and they just added, they redid everything. Like this scene here with the cow. It's pretty funny. Okay, so feeling around. It looks like we got two more piles left, because I'm looking up like this. I'm kind of like looking down, trying to see like what's left. We have two piles left. Let's go for this one right here. For my Robin Williams collection, Death to Smoochie. Very weird film. Robin Williams, Edward Norton, Catherine Keener, Danny DeVito. You also have Jon Stewart, who was in Big Daddy. You also have some of the people that were in Mrs. Doubtfire with Robin Williams, the guy who played his brother, and Mrs. Doubtfire has a role in this. I think Robert Prosky from Mrs. Doubtfire also has a role in this too. Also directed by Danny DeVito. A lot of features on this too. Bloopers and outtakes, 10 deleted scenes, commentary with Danny DeVito, behind the scenes documentary, trailers. Still a lot of stuff on this DVD. And it's in widescreen too. So really cool to have that for the Robin Williams collection. I do have this film, but I have the bare bones release of this movie. Now, thanks to him, I have the special edition of this with the features. Vertical Limit. I always thought this was a really fun film. You have Chris O'Donnell, Bill Paxton, Robin Tunney, and Scott Glenn. Directed by Martin Campbell, same guy that did GoldenEye, Green Lantern, also went on to do The Foreigner with Jackie Chan. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I have the special edition of Vertical Limit. The 2-disc special edition of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner. Has a lot of features on it. Here's a very fun film. Hot Shots. It's actually where Charlie Sheen and John Cryer were in a movie together well long before they did 2.5 Men, which I thought was pretty cool. You also have Bill Irwin. You have Cary Elwes from Saw, Twister, among others. For the Kevin Smith collection, I know he didn't direct this, he produced the movie. It's a pretty weird flick. Drawing Flies. It's in black and white. Pretty weird movie. Yeah, for the Kevin Smith collection, I'll take it. A Few Good Men, special edition. Another really fun film, All About the Benjamins. For the Bill Murray collection, Lost in Translation. Probably one of my favorite dramas that Bill Murray did. The special edition of Donnie Brasco. Which is pretty cool. This is a pretty interesting flick right here. The special edition of Being John Malkovich. Pretty weird movie, but it's a really good one too. It's a really good movie. The 2-disc special edition of Suspiria. here's a pretty decent flick right here. Romeo Must Die. Jet Li, Evelia, DMX, Delroy Lindo, Isaiah Washington. I think it's from the same guy that directed Exit Wounds with Steven Seagal did this film. I'm pretty sure that's the same director. Let's just move these here. Waxwork 1 and 2, double feature. Joe Somebody with Tim Allen. Wow. This is a film that I was able to find. I can only find the remake, and I'm not a fan of the remake. But now, thanks to him, I have the original version, The Eye. Can't really see. It's kind of a weird cover, but there you go. Your Highness. Very fun comedy. It's a pretty good flick right here. Conspiracy Theory. To add to my Paul Verhoeven collection, Starship Troopers. Has a really good cast as well. I love Starship Troopers. It's another pretty good movie. To Die For with Nicole Kidman. And the last two, before I'll go for the last part. Oh, pretty cool. One's from my Adam Sandler collection, Mr. Deeds. And the special edition of Piranha, the original Piranha. So it looks like we got one more pile left to go, folks. So I'll see you guys in the last part.